All right, everyone, we are back with the IORA IndyCar Series. A 2-week break on the series does not stop us at all. We got 4 cars so far entered into Nashville Super Speedway. It's going to be a fun night of racing. Very competitive drivers, including our round 1 winner, Chase Schaefer. And you can see the track information on your screen. This is Nashville Super Speedway. It's a 1.3-mile track in the United States of America using the Dallara IR18 IndyCar spec chassis for tonight's event, and you can see the side-by-side action at the moment. I think it's going to be a fun one. I don't know about you.
Ooh, and Jay Schaffer has passed away. Sorry for cutting you off, but oh my god, what an incident. And your race 1 winner has passed away in the outside wall.
Wow, what a hard hit there. Practice is concluding shortly. 7 minutes and 16 seconds remain on the clock, and you can see that was a hard hit for that Miller-sponsored machine. I believe that is Miller, but not Miller Lite, the beer brand. New scheme on that IndyCar for the number 99, and that's a hard hit.
Okay.
Gonna have
My mic was not
it.
working, so yeah, thank you for TrackCams22.com for helping us with these track cams. Not helping, but giving us these track cam rates. If you want to get their service, TrackCams22.com. Pretty good cameras, as you can see here. They got all the NASCAR cameras and stuff like that. That's a beautiful shot. Oh my gosh! Maybe no,
absolutely a hard hit there for Demos.
That's throttle. Wait, is that throttle or that's?
No.
That had the 95. I swear I saw 95 on the.
It's a 99. It's his own number.
Yeah.
99 of Schaefer, and as you can see, all these drivers have loaded in.
May
Another
May has also passed away, so this race will not be happening as 3 drivers have passed away.
If you're wondering, everybody on stream, I run the West McLaren 95, so make sure to be looking for that out on track.
Oh my gosh, Demos.
That's Anderson.
No, that's Demos. Look. That's
Demos?
Yeah, look. It barely says 87. Look.
Absolutely, but the 87 still
right.
is second on the charts. Mason Moriarty is leading a May. He has had quite the week in IORA competition. The unfortunately shortened Formula One race, which did not go past 3 laps. We ended up cutting that race due to lack of participation, but maybe gets a podium out of that, and in Los Angeles gets a podium as well. Throttle leaving the broadcast booth. Not sure what's going on. We will see when he returns.
Also,
but maybe right now, top of the charts, trying to get his good luck to a victory in this series. And Balderas, you're back with us. What's going on?
Yeah, I just had a short conversation with the driver of the 87. He was wondering if I own the track. I don't, sadly. I wish I should. I should buy it.
Buy it right now, please.
I don't have money, Schulte.
Alright. Actually, I got a question. Viewers, what do you want to see on next season's ticker? Because, this is pretty much base of what you'll see on next season's ticker. And, I want to see what y'all want. It's basically
W ticker, though.
Yeah.
W ticker.
So this is going to be the ticker used for the 3rd season of IORA competition in the Cup Series and the Formula One Series.
No, not the Formula One Series. I'm making a custom made for that. Also, we're going to be implementing custom numbers, so if you race in the league and you want your custom number to show up, feel free to send it in. Yeah.
You can see that on the left side of your screen. That's what's going on already. You can see the numbers for all of these drivers. Moriarty, Schaefer, Mosteller, and Wacker. Quite Wacker, I believe, this is his debut. And James Thurston right now saying in the Discord, I'll have to get my points back next race. Well, I don't think you're going to lose much right now. 4 drivers, and 3 of them are returning drivers, 1 being a debutant to the IORA competition.
No, he was.
Well, no. He was here in LA.
Yeah,
he was.
Yeah, he was here in LA. Also,
wow, how about that? But this is his first race in the IndyCar Series.
Yeah. I can't believe you missed LA, Kreutz. That was actually a really good race.
Yeah.
LA, well.
Also, at the end of the broadcast, I tried to say we did it under an hour, which it cut off. So that was not.
We did it under an hour.
Yes, it was under an hour.
Yeah.
Well, how about that? Well, I know that some people were fearing that LA would be the next Lanier. That was a disastrous race for the IORA Cup Series, but it turned out to be cleaner than that. We do have some penalties to address. Daniel Mosteller getting a 1 race chat ban in the Cup Series for some voice chat communication. We're not going to go into the detail there because the details are something we can't say on the stream, but that is the conclusion of our penalty report for the IORA Cup Series. We'll be reiterating the message next week on Thursday, as we're zooming in right now, I believe, to Quentin Wacker's machine, Colton Herta inspired.
Yeah,
if you're wondering what he said in YouTube-friendly terms, he wanted somebody to game end themselves.
Oh, that's what he said. Okay, I thought it was something else.
Yeah, the details weren't necessarily leaked to any of the drivers, but that is the reason for the chat ban, and you can see the live reaction there. It was quite the thing to say. A lot of battling going on between him and Vincent Guecci as we're focusing on Mason Moriarty right now, going onto the track. Blue walls on there, shades of Auto Club.
Alright, so let me explain what I mean by custom numbers. So you see this? You see how his number is number 10 on the ticker? This right here is number 26. So if you want your custom number to show as number 26, send it to me in DMs, because, you know, it doesn't look that good.
Well, also, he probably has to fix it in the UI for the paint of the car.
No, I think
where it's just a preferred number.
Yeah, also, I think there's a number, and I could probably find a number. This is an amazing camera. I'm moving with my mouse. Help.
You can see that all the drivers going very quick. I think we should send it back to the TV cameras. Unfortunately, not a lot of people are in the race room at the moment.
Also, look at
and
that.
Quentin Wacker is typing the IORA Discord saying, is no one coming? And you're right about that. It doesn't look like anyone has shown up practice 1 minute and 45 seconds until it ends. And it does not look like a lot of participation. You see we're moving through the pit road and people are going through. But not a lot of drivers besides the 4 who have shown up. And that's all we have at the moment. And of course, we're hoping someone shows up. If you want to join the action, be sure to join on the IORA Discord. The link is in the description. And our iRacing referral code is in the description as well.
You know, I'm surprised that more people haven't joined because NR is canceled for tonight as they're on the production of NR Thunder. But, you know, we got our crowd.
Also, if you just saw Maymay's number 6, that's kind of also what I mean by custom number. His number shows up as 6, but it's not the same stuff. I don't think that's supposed to happen.
And Brandon Dollar asking right now, is it still joinable? And it looks like we might get a 5th entrant. The number
Brandon Dollar.
Brandon Waller.
Brandon Waller.
It looks like he's setting up his wheel right now, so we might get a 5th driver in this event. And the spread of lap times right now within 0.2 of a second. We're going to see some real pack racing with these Indy cars. Practice just about ending. And only a few seconds remaining. And you can see the drivers limping up to pit row right about now. Demos leading the charge and Chase Schaefer in second right now. And you can see the 2 drivers on pit road who are still in their spots. Mason Moriarty and Quentin Wacker. But at this point, it's all over. Nobody else is going to set a lap time. Looks like Demos might choose to wreck himself. We're not going out right now on his out lap. So it looks like he is going to try to get something done. But for all of us here in the broadcast booth and for all the viewers at home, I think it is over. And practice has concluded. These are the lap times that are going to stand at the top of the charts. Moriarty, then Schaefer, then Mosteller, and Wacker. And all 4 have formidable lap times. How about that? It's going to be very tight. Coming to qualifying right about now.
Oh, hard hit for Demos.
Absolutely a hard hit.
Yo, 2 viewers in the chat. That's a W. We get more on IORA Cup. So, actually, hold on. Do you think we should start advertising our streaming services? Because, you know, we've got 3 races a week now. Maybe 4,
we can decide that later, but as you can see, Chase Schaefer is on the racetrack, and Quentin Wacker telling Brandon Dollar to hurry up. You're right about that. We want to see 5 cars at least in this session, but we can see all the drivers rolling out right now for their qualifying.
I don't even have to use the scrolling ticker, the scroll part tonight if we have 5 entries.
And look at that, Chase Schaefer, no time at the moment, going around for his first lap of 2. It looks like that is going to be a very good outlap sector. That's purple at the moment, but he's going to start his first sector right about now. We're focusing in on Quentin Wacker in the 10 on your ticker, but in the 26 on your screen. And you can see Chase Schaefer gets a purple sector on that first lap. It looks like the Quentin Wacker is going to bring it in. Let's focus on the number 99, and Chase Schaefer looks like he's not going to get a purple sector lap. And he hits the brakes. What's going on there? It looks like he's going to hit the brakes. Mason Moriarty is not. And Mason Moriarty is going to go to the top of the charts. Not sure what's going on there with Wacker and Schaefer. But they're not setting any time at the moment. Maybe that will change. And if it does, we will see what happens.
Alright guys, so how long until someone wrecks?
Well, personally, I think it is going to take a long while because look at that. Mason Moriarty has already gotten his fastest lap. Looks like his qualifying is going to be over with a 23.171, his fastest time on the charts. And Chase Schaefer coming around right now trying to get a better lap than the one he almost had started. He's going for something more to top Mason Moriarty. Let's get that ticker up and see what's going on. because these drivers going sector over sector at the moment.
Yeah,
Mason
no,
Moriarty got a 23.17. That is top of the charts. But Chase Schaefer coming around for the final time. Looks like he's going to try to beat it now. And he is. That's going to be top of the board for Chase Schaefer.
So you
that
already
is
know
a
that May is first and Schaefer second. We don't even have to get the ticker up for that. So
Chase Schaefer is actually first, and Mason Moriarty is second. How about that? Demos coming around right now. Quentin Wacker is as well. We'll see what's going on with all the drivers right now. Getting a ticker up would be the best thing to do so we can see all the drivers and all the times. Demos just has. There's a 22.9473 lap times on the board. That's 1, 2, 3, 99, 6, and 87. So it is heating up right now. Quentin Wacker, not any time on the board at the moment.
Light the fuse.
And the engine's roaring around Nashville at the moment. Coming to line right now. Demos trying to improve. It does not look like he's going to do so. Or is he? It's going to be a 23.213. No improvement. We have nobody to interview at the moment, even if qualifying times are concluded. It's Schaefer, then Moriarty, then Mosteller on the board. Right now, it looks like it's going to be Schaefer for the provisional poll. Not in the voice chat, though. Only driver we can interview is Quentin Wacker, but now Demos is in the broadcast booth.
Oh, we're going to start interview him at the start of the race, so.
Absolutely, and look at that. Qualifying over for Demos. Beaver Serrano joining. It looks like he might actually be in the race. And let's see, he might be the 5th driver in this event. And if he is, that's going to be great news. Get more participation up. How about that? Demos returning to another voice chat, not in the IORA sanctioned voice chats. And qualifying just about over. Let's see if anyone else is on the track at the moment.
Probably not. Give me a second. Alright. That's Beaver Serrano.
Well, how about that? Drifting his car around.
Oh, Brandon Miller. Oh, that's Cormenis. Wow,
that is Michael Cormenis. How about that? We got another driver. Looks like we might actually have a few joining late.
Alright, so thank God we stayed here.
I just received a private message from Daniel Mosteller saying he wants an interview. We should give it to him after qualifying, of course.
Yeah, we're going to give it to him at the start of the race. He told me that. Oh, no, the cat's here, guys. Oh, no.
And look at that. Michael Cormenis. He's got a green sector right now. No purple. Not going to overtake Chase Schaefer this lap by. Let's see if he can do it again and get something out of it. Always in the wall, and that's going to ruin his qualifying run. I think it's over, and he's going to have to settle for 4th at best. A lot of damage to that machine. It might be qualifying ending, and I think it is. Nothing's going to come of that run for the number 4.
Yeah, how did my cat, guys? Yeah, how did my cat, please? He's here.
How about that? The number 4 machine, and it is over. Qualifying has ended, and Daniel Mosteller is going to sit 3rd with Mason Moriarty and Chase Schaefer taking up the front row. It's a 6-car field now with Dollar and Quentin Wacker, as well as Michael Cormetis, Daniel Mosteller, Mason Moriarty, and Chase Schaefer. And now that qualifying has ended, you're sitting firmly in the middle of the racing pack. Demos, how do you think you'll do in this event?
So, based off of practice, dirty air is extremely bad. So, track is gonna be key. It's definitely gonna be interesting because, as I said, the dirty air track position. So I think if we get some yellow, strategy I think could come into play. Fuel is pretty close. Yeah, it'll definitely be an interesting one. It's a smaller field too, so the odds of it going green, it's higher, but you never know.
Yeah, it's alright, but yeah.
Absolutely right about that, but are you going to play it safe in these 60 laps, or are you going to go aggressive for this entire race?
I don't really know. I want to try to try to play with the tools in this car. I really don't know how to I don't really know any of these IndyCar tools. I don't really know, so.
Yeah, me neither. I heard the weight jacker is weight jacker, so use that as you will.
Alright, yeah, yeah, I don't really know. Yeah, we're about to go green here, so.
Yeah.
Absolutely a lot of uncertainty in the 87 camp, but lining up 3rd on the grid, and we thank you for your time.
Also, Scott Ledbetter in chat saying hi from Miami. Oh my gosh, this cat.
Absolutely, he is in the Miami GP circuit at the moment. And I hope he's having a great time there, seeing all the Formula One drivers hitting the United States. But right now we're seeing IndyCar in the virtual United States in the IORA IndyCar Series 60. Oh, we got contact!
Whoa! We're back.
What is that?
And how about that? Looks like we have some incidents before the start of this event. But the base car is going to be diving in. That Ford Mustang giving way to the Dallara IR18 machines. The field has tightened up. 6 cars are going to take the banks of Nashville Super Speedway. And we are green for the first time in Nashville. And as we see already, Chase Schaefer getting a really good start there. Focusing on Michael Cormetis in the back of the pack right now. Looks like he has a lot of damage. We're going to throw it up to the leaders. Right now, it's going to be Schaefer, then Moriarty. It looks like Moriarty's going to tuck in right now. Big defensive move, but big offense there. 6 concurrent viewers on the stream right now. We thank you greatly for this support.
Outside.
And we'd love to see all of the support on this stream. Around the outside, looks like it's going to be Schaefer leading lap 1. And Torsk asking right now, where is Alex Andermid and Anderson? We didn't really get a word from him, and he did not put up the session tonight. That was the work of Mason Moriarty, who is right now battling for the lead side by side. And he's putting on a good show right now. Looks like he's diving to the inside. No slide job's going to happen, but he's really holding tight with that pole sitter.
Jameson Sarmid.
Really tried top line work. It worked for him so far, but now he's going to have the run. Mason Moriarty dives down the inside in turn 1. He gets side by side.
And not sure if that is heard on the broadcast, but Throttle trying to analyze the race. Unfortunately, we do not have the auto feed from him. It is not loud enough. And we're hoping he can communicate with us further when the race continues side by side for the lead right now. The 6 and the 99. Schaefer's led them all the way side by side. Schaefer's going to get it again. 3 of 60. The race is heating up.
Boobop. How about now?
A little bit louder there. Not sure if the stream can pick it up. Anything louder is anything better. And the engines of these Dallara IR18s know that as well. Schaefer still leading right now. Looks like he's got several car lengths clear compared to that side-by-side picture we just saw. Moriarty might have damage right there, but the 99 holding steady in this racetrack.
Yeah, and this is probably going to be fun to watch, but everybody is, kind of gone. Schaffer has the lead. Meme is kind of catching up. The Dirty Air is probably going to do something. Brendan Dahlwer pitting from 5th. What happened? Oh my god.
Cormetis is a lap down as well. Not sure. That might actually leave us with 4 cars on the lead lap. So it's going to go down to that original 4 who are still in this event for the taking. 6 of 60 right now. We're moving through this race. That's already 10th of the way through. And Moriarty, he's getting up there. It's side by side for the race lead.
Look at that. 2 impressive drivers there just leading the field. Hello.
He's finally back.
What I tried to say earlier is trying to make that outside line work, and right now it's been working for him extremely well. I mean, he's led about 4 of the laps of this race. Him and Moriarty, though, have been leading they are just away from the rest of the pack. Demos just does not have the pace to catch up. Once he lost the draft, these two have been drafting off back each other, so there's no chance for Demos to catch up.
Absolutely, and for the first time, Schaefer's going to go to the inside on that offensive attack by Mason Moriarty. And he might have a little more raw pace. Let's see, side by side to the line. And it looks like it's going to be Moriarty there, maybe. But Chase Schaefer now holds steady going into turns 1 and 2. Very unique surface on this speedway. Abandoned for almost a decade, only to return to professional racing last year. And it's been a fun one to watch this racetrack. As you can see how well it works. It's a multi-groove surface, and these two battling it out. Almost dead even to the line once more. That's definitely Moriarty right there. And they're going to go resetting it once again. Schaefer not able to get clear of Moriarty ever since he got onto the outside line.
But clearly right now, when you get the run, it is the outside lane where you want to be.
And you were right about that. There's a lot more momentum on the outside of the surface, akin to Darlington earlier today in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. You want to be higher up to get more of a run, but right now Chase Schaefer, a little more raw pace there. And he might be able to clear the Firestones of his rear end to the Firestone to Mason Moriarty's front end. Look at that. Looks like it's going to be a swiping move. Almost contact there, but that was a very impressive move by Mason Moriarty to keep him up in this racing battle.
Yeah, they're racing wheel to wheel. They're nearly touching wheels. They're racing really hard, but coming to 12 to go. Chase is going to lead it again.
12 to go? Damn, this one.
No, sorry. Lap 11. You didn't hear that. You didn't hear that.
I heard everything.
And look at that, 12 laps. We're going to be coming to that marker very soon. Almost a fifth of the way through this event. And damn good butter, who is Ethan Stanley, saying, forgot we were running tonight and absolutely unfortunate you were not able to make the show. 7 current viewers, and I'm thinking one of them is the driver sponsored by 3Chi now in collaboration with Stanco. That's a very interesting move, and that's going to be bringing the sponsorship to IORA as well as the other races that Ethan Stanley competes in, such as NR Night in America. But we're not focusing on NR Night now. We're focusing on drivers who are very familiar with NR Night in America. Mason Moriarty, the winner of the NWP 400, $1,000 winning there, and right now he's almost winning this race over Chase Schaefer, 13 of 60 at the moment. 7 concurrent viewers, appreciate the support greatly. If you do enjoy the racing, be sure to like and subscribe. The support is always greatly appreciated on this stream. And focusing back on Quentin Wacker, who now looks to be 2 laps down. There's 3 cars on the lead lap, and Demos is the last of them.
Hey guys, look at
Tensions are high between these two leaders, Chase Schaffer and Mason Moriarty, battling it out. Lap 14. Oh, we've got smoke and we've got cars wrecked on the bottom.
And I think that was either Brandon Dollar or Quentin Wacker. Not sure at the moment. They're all laps down.
Whoa.
And it looks like we got smoke. No caution yet. It is a single car incident apparently. And everyone continues to race. But these top 2, they're separated by only a few thousandths. Send the cameras back to them because they're putting on a really good show. And they are worth focusing on. Look at that right now. How about it? Mason Moriarty back to the point.
Yeah. With these guys racing so hard, I know they're best friends, but I have a feeling there might be a wreck when they're going to push the limits just too hard of how close they can get to each other. But there goes Chase down to the bottom. Power move takes the lead once again.
And that is the quarter waypoint of this event, 16 of 60 now. And you can see that these 2 drivers are pushing the car to the limit. Quentin Wacker, and Brandon Dollar, both 2 laps down. Michael Cormanis 1 lap down, and it's 3 cars separated by 2 seconds, but it's 2 cars separated by 200. And that is the deciding factor of this event. These 2 have been pushing it all the way, side by side again. Shades of the kart and IRL split races in the super speedways, and these 2 are so close, I can't tell who's going to win it.
Yeah, right you are. These 2 are just absolutely pushing the boundary for what it's like to outrun another driver. Now, something I have been focusing on is that Demos is actually closed in a little bit. You can see that instead of 1.7, he's about 1.6 seconds behind. So clearly with these guys fighting, it's going to hurt them a little bit. So I wonder if Demos just running clean laps can catch up, and we could have a 3-car battle for the lead.
Certainly, he's just trying to get into the draft of the drivers just in front of him, and side by side will affect the speeds. It looks like Mason Moriarty might want to tuck in to get a little quicker overall with these 2 drivers on one another. Mason Moriarty, he's running his own custom scheme. The Kempton Excavating Cutstown Family Chiropractor sponsored entry. And Chase Schaefer, he's got his own custom paint as well. These 2 are working hard as the Alpine inspired machine is now 2 seconds behind, gaining no more. Might have got a little bit of contact or just gotten a little bit of dirty air. But now Chase Schaefer far and away by almost half a second, might be trying to build a tow between the drivers in 2nd and 3rd. At the moment, not sure if that's trying to improve the racing a third of the way through this event, and it's clean and green so far.
Just yet, these 2 are the class of the field. Demos now falling behind.
Demos falling behind, looks like it's a cycle. And not sure when that cycle is going to end, but these 2 are so close. Just about a 10th, and look at that to the inside of the racetrack. Mason Moriarty goes again, and he's going to get it clear this time. What a run. They're onboard cameras, and I don't think it's best to focus on onboard cameras right now. Look at the side-by-side TV-esque action. Absolutely not aware of that. It was unfortunate circumstance, but look at this side-by-side for the lead, and it's intense racing at the moment. Look at that. These 2 are separated by less than a 1/10 of a second, and they are so close.
Whoops.
Now look at that.
We might go green, but the 3 leaders, that might be aggressive. They might hit each other, and they might wreck. And that's
now would you look at that though? Daniel Mostel, oh, Chase hits the wall, grinds against the wall. Mason Moriarty leads that lap, but now Daniel Mosteller is back in the fight. Like I said, he caught up. These 2 have been racing so hard that it's enabled Daniel Mosteller to just catch the front of the pack again.
Absolutely great racing there, and Danny
Whacker
Mossler playing the offense right now with 38 laps to go, and the race is winding down already. It looks like it's going to be Quentin Wacker back into the pits, might be retiring it for the day. And since we do have green flag action, how about we get some interview or some feedback from the driver, the number 10, Quentin Wacker. What's going on there?
I hit the wall.
That's what I thought. How hard did you hit the wall? Because that car looks fine.
Well, alright, so, like, hear me out. So, at the beginning, earlier, I hit the wall, and I guess I got a meatball flag, but, like, I didn't see it. So, like, I thought it was gonna give me another one, so I was like, well, might as well just pit, so. Didn't move, see?
Absolutely. Now 4 laps down. I think that might be erasing your chances if these guys do go all green. How's your experience been in this series so far? Your first race in the IORA IndyCar Series. Second in the IndyCar Series. I'm not sure about that.
No, second overall.
Yeah.
Well, before you cut to the chase shelter, you should probably listen to the rest of the call.
Absolutely, but either way, very new to the series. How you liking it so far?
It's not bad. Not too many people joined this race, so it's a little weird, but like it's fun. So
yeah, I think that was just this race. I don't know why we didn't have, that big of a turnout, but we've got our usual guys, and they're going. So clearly we've got a good bunch.
Yeah,
at least like 6 people better than nothing. So
absolutely right about that. And as a driver and a broadcaster, we know that from experience. Well, 4 laps down, but you're still going to get a good finish out of it. Quentin Wacker currently racing at the moment in his first IndyCar entry. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Dragging him back right now, saying it's not a lot of people out on the track, but these two who are out up front, they're putting on one insane battle. Great one to watch right now. This call is going to be iconic if they keep it the way they have been. Side by side, very clean, very respectful racing between these two drivers, and I'm almost sure they're in a voice chat right now with one another, even if they're not in the IORA voice chats, and I think the other drivers are as well. They're all very close friends in and out of racing, always talk to each other whenever they can, and that's the thing about iRacing. You can build a bond with people who are similarly aged, have similar hobbies as you, or just do the same things as you do when it comes to racing, and I think these guys have all formed a great connection. That's why the IORA League usually has more drivers than this, and that's why the IORA League is broadcasted. Slow broadcasting network live on Fireball Talks NASCAR. 8 concurrent viewers watching this crazy battle as Chase Schaefer still leads the way.
So,
now, I've just gotten word that Ethan Stanley has joined the VC, and I believe we might have an inside analyst. Now, our inside analyst is just joining. Ethan Stanley, what can you give us?
Not much. Just coming to see what's going on with this race, honestly. I completely forgot we were running tonight. And just want to help out as much as I can in here.
So did
we got
about
3 people in the lead lap.
Yeah, so did about like 10 other cars forgot we were running tonight.
Yeah, I almost.
Whoa, Wacker!
Because,
Yeah, we got Wacker back into the pits again. That's going to be the 3rd incident, but it's not going to bring out a yellow, I believe. Looks like it's going to be a single car incident.
Let me check out what
Right about that getting an instant
'cause-
replay. But Ethan Stanley, you've driven these Indy cars before. How troublesome are they to manage?
they could be really tough, especially on an oval like this where you really got to lift and such an abrasive surface. Yeah, I mean, I think you just have a really hard time with maybe some damage he picked up from last time, and just couldn't get really around there too easily. So now he's back in the pits.
I think there's his problem. He just had too much lock.
No, he had
He's
too
just-
much speed into the corner, and that's what
Yeah, and then when he had too much lock, he just skidded the front tires across the racing
What
surface
happened
and
to
just
Meme?
skidded into the wall.
What?
Yeah, it looks like Meme is fading right now, and Chase Schaefer has that car dialed in just right.
Oh.
Now, for Chase Schaefer's first win in this series, he said that it was just either too loose or too tight, no matter what in-car adjustment he made. But right now, he has it locked in. He's led almost every lap. He got the pole, and right now he's leading by almost a second. And Demos is falling back as well. Not sure if they're going to make a late charge, but Schaefer managing very well with 27 laps to go.
All right, well, let's be right back for a quick second. I gotta fix cameras.
Absolutely
And,
a slight intermission going to be going on for the stream.
Everyone's spread out, so it's gonna affect like nothing. So yeah, here we go.
Absolutely 9 concurrent viewers. We are going to be back shortly. It's slight intermission. The racing is still going on, but Ethan Stanley, how you feeling? You think Chase Schaefer is going to be able to wrap it up?
By the looks of it, you might be able to definitely I will be taking this week as a drop week.
Well, absolutely, drop weeks are a factor, and Chase Schaefer, if he does have a drop week, would still be very close in points to you. He won the first race, so in that case, he would be within just a few, and we're checking the point standings right now to see who is where, and it looks like at the moment it's going to be Ethan Stanley and Chase Schaefer within 2 points, so Schaefer might be able to get the lead out of this one.
Wacker coming out the pits, and, you know, maybe. Did we get the pass for the lead? Yeah, we got the pass for the lead on the broadcast. So thank God. But how about we do Saturday night? Crank it up.
Yeah, right about that. How about we crank this one up? 7 concurrent viewers right now. We apologize for the slight intermission, but it's going to make the broadcast that much better. It's go time from Nashville, and let's hear the sights and sounds of this racetrack. Hear the sights and see the sounds.
We're back here at Nashville. Nothing much changed. Of course, I did crank it up. So,
but look at that. Chase Schaefer's back by 3.5 seconds. Might have had some lap traffic there to play a part. And Mason Moriarty has a big lead right now, and favors have changed. And apologies for saying that we hear the sights and see the sounds. Not the case. You can certainly feel the sounds of these race cars. Very intense. But look at that. It's going to be a very big lead for Mason Moriarty. Chase Schaefer is almost 4 seconds back right now.
Yeah, well, we did say that nothing much happened, but I would say that a lot happened. Now, Schaffer was in an earshot of being... Well, no, but Schaffer was in an earshot of Mei, but now he's in an earshot of being passed by Demos.
While they are in an earshot of one another, they might be able to draft off the two, and this might be a pairing that gets them back up to the lead fight. Of course, single car by itself is going to go a lot slower than two cars who are drafting off each other at the limit. And look at the lap time there. Chase Schaefer looks like he was a few tenths quicker. Wow, Demos really sends it in there. It's not going to work, though. He's going to have to tow back to the number 99.
Now your last lap's coming around. You can see that now the last laps are updating. And Mei is running a second quicker than Schaffer, so that's not really good. If Schaffer wants to go ahead and win this race.
Oh, right about that. Wow. Favors have changed with 15 laps to go, and it looks like Mason Moriarty is taking those favors, trying to get his first win of this IndyCar season. And he's had a great week in IORA competition, 2 podiums, trying to secure a great week's conclusion with a victory in this Saturday series. 8 concurrent viewers watching right now, and 3 likes. We love to see the support, and if you do enjoy the racing, be sure to like and subscribe. It is always thoroughly appreciated. We are almost at 400 subscribers, as you'll see a driver very low right now. That looks like it was Michael Cormetis who's a lap down.
That was Brandon Dollar. That was Brandon Dollar.
Looks like Brandon Dollar is now 4 laps down, as Quentin Wacker is 10 laps down. Very similar schemes there for the 4 and the 17. And we did not see a lot of Brandon on this broadcast before then. That might be his first time being mentioned, actually. But these 2 drivers who were in the lead for so long have dissipated. And it looks like Mason Moriarty is up by almost 7 seconds on both of them. How about that?
Pizza Day was also playing in the background of when you guys were speaking, so that was quite funny. Full volume too. So here we go. Side by side. Nope. Demo's not gonna be able to. Actually, I'm surprised he hasn't gone past him.
Well, he did get close on one of the laps before, but Demos, I guess, just biding his time and sitting behind because he knows that there's still about 10 laps to go when Meme crosses the line. So we've still got quite a long way to run in the rest of this race.
Still quite a long way to run, but it looks like these two, they're losing time. Look at that. Demos is going into 4th gear. What's going on? Are they setting up a competition caution? I am not sure. They might be actually playing it safe for fuel. We remember that fuel might be a big concern, and Chase Schaefer might have actually let off. Let's get a look at the onboard on the 87 machine to see how hard he's pushing it.
He's running 5th. He's next to 6th. Now into 6th.
And he downshifts it hard. That looks almost like it's on purpose. Ethan Stanley, do you think it is purposeful tire saving, or is it not?
I mean, it's really hard for me to tell if it's fuel saving or not. I mean, usually in IndyCar, you'd end up using the map or just kind of letting off really early. Going down to 4th gear is pretty normal for these, especially on an oval. You don't really need to stay in 6th gear. You'll just bog down. Oh, it looks like he's on the outside trying to get it done, but I think that aero wash is really affecting him. And I don't know. Well, oh, he's going for another move, and can he make it stick?
And you can see right now it actually looks like it's go time. They're all the way in 5th gear now, so they might be pushing knowing that they have just enough fuel. If it is the concern of fuel, that it made those two go almost 10 seconds behind the leader, Mason Moriarty, but Mason is pushing it big time, and if it is a risk worth taking for him, he might be able to get the victory.
Now there goes Chase round the outside once again. That Miller 99 machine trying to get it done. The high line is...
Oh, they touched! They touched! They touched!
That is the wreck for 2nd position, and is that a caution?
That's
maybe.
That's a caution.
7 is a caution.
Caution's out for the first time. What was that? I knew they were gonna touch. I knew they were gonna touch coming out of 4. I saw that. The way Demos just went up the track right here on the onboard, as you can see, look how much he just goes up. He's just starting to go up now, still going up. I knew they were going to make contact. It was already too late.
And you can see that Chase Schaefer goes down and they lose room, touches the side pod there, and Chase Schaefer is sent for a ride. And Demos hit as well. That's going to be detrimental to their races because this is going to allow a driver like Michael Cormetis to get back on the lead lap. So it is going to be a 4-car race when it comes to the end of this event. Quentin Wacker and Brandon Dollar very far off the lead lap.
Yeah, let's try to hold with Schaefer here. Oh no. Right here. Here's the steering inputs. He just tried to correct the car. Yep, tried to do it again, and
Doesn't hit the wall, but still some damage there.
Slow-mo. Oh my gosh.
And we almost went green the whole way, but that is not going to happen.
Oh man, what a terrible end to these guys' runs right here. Let's go right here.
Absolutely, but Mason Moriarty, he's not going to have to be concerned at all when it comes to fuel. And the 3 drivers, Moriarty, Demos, and Schaefer, have been dominating the race, not in the voice chat right now. An unfortunate situation. We're not going to be able to get any other thoughts compared to what we usually do, but they're all here tonight, so I think we're going to see more thoughts as they race against each other for just the next few laps. I think we're only going to have 4 to go when this race concludes.
And, yep, there's the wreck. I mean, at least it didn't take anyone else out, but that still sucks for the 2 leaders. Demos now completing his service. What?
And now Michael Cormetis leads the way.
Hold on. What?
Yeah, absolutely. Michael Cormetis, he's going to get it, and it looks like he is in first over Chase Schaefer and Mason Moriarty. Right now, a big risk for him to take. And you can see the pace car lights are still on, and I think we will have 3 to go, not 4, as we are coming around for just a lap more of pacing. These guys are getting closer to the restart of this race, and how about that?
It was a quick second. I didn't start pace car cams either. I mean, who really needs pace car cams, you know? Really?
We're muted.
A short intermission as we are under yellow. And Throttle, what do you think? How are these guys going to race with only 3 laps remaining?
Well, they're gonna put as hard as they can go. Pretty much just balls to the walls. You gotta go. It's about 3 to go when you restart, so it's basically a green-white checkered. It's all for there. It's checkers or wreckers.
Absolutely, it is the most desperate time to race. And our intermission is concluding right now. You can see the pace cars, the lights in full focus. That iRacing.com machine, it's a Ford Mustang compared to a sea of Dallara, so it's a very big change. But this pace car is here to lead these drivers home with only a few laps remaining. It actually might be 2 laps to go if they don't shorten this caution.
Yeah, let's...
Yeah. Rolling around with the caution car.
Just look at those lights.
You can see that the lights on those pace cars, well, it is just one pace car, but the lights are very bright there, and they are illuminating the way for these drivers. They know where they need to go for the remainder of this event. Quentin Wacker now only 5 laps down, and that's going to be 5 cars on the lead lap. Even Brandon Dollar is in it, but Quentin Wacker has to go full race pace to make it back up.
Well, I don't know if Quentin Wacker trying to get any more laps back. Yeah, he is. You can see him trying to ride around right here, just
Absolutely pushing it all the way. Not sure if they're going to extend it for it or not.
Whoa! That was risky.
Whoa!
Oh my gosh! Threading the needle and a half right there. Single file restarts for IndyCar, by the way.
Now that was too close to comfort. 3 laps to go. No penalties are going to be handed out for that. But I think there's going to be a strong warning given by the lead drivers of Mason Moriarty and Chase Schaefer on the front row one more time. Then it's going to be Cormetis and Mosteller. And finally, it's going to be... Wow, it looks like Quentin Wacker's sent to pit. Not sure if he got a penalty there or did he get any damage.
I don't know. Maybe he...
Well, earlier you could see the pace car lights are off, so...
He may be going in for tires, perhaps. I don't think he pit on that last accident, trying to make it back as many laps as he can. He maybe needs fuel, but I don't believe he got a penalty for that.
Yeah, so the first and hopefully only restart of tonight. The entire field on your screen is racing for that #1 position. They are all on the lead lap, as we are instead doing a double file restart. There is a Wacker in the pit lane. And in goes the pace car right now. They're tightening up. They're about to go green. And here we go. And they're really late. They're really waiting.
Right.
And Schaffer is gone. They're both going. They're going, go, 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 go. They're going to go 3 wide off this restart.
That's the late iRacing.
That was absolutely very late. First green white checkered of the night, and it was a natural one. So iRacing not going to flag it as such. And that was the first caution of the night as well. Mason Moriarty and Chase Schaefer already drafting each other as hard as they can. These two are back to being the quickest on the track. Demos is fading back, and Michael Cormetis has gotten up into the podium positions. And Brandon Dollar is in 5th. Last lap now. It is Nashville Super Speedway coming to a close. Excuse me, but in the IORA IndyCar Series. And look at that, Chase Schaefer washing up high. And I don't know, Mason Moriarty getting a really good run there. It's going to be Schaefer time right now if he wants to make something happen.
Demos into the wall, and I think it is.
Focusing on the finisher, it looks like it's going to be Mason Moriarty wins this race at Nashville Super Speedway. First of the season, and he outruns Chase Schaefer, who gets destroyed there. And then it's going to be Cormetis, Dollar, and Mosteller. And that's a big collision there for the 87.
Well, I think we have more driver deaths tonight. So who's yep, more driver deaths tonight. Oh my gosh.
And Schaefer just turns it into the wall, knowing he's not gonna win, and it's all over from there. Cormetis gets through.
Nice engine.
Brandon Dollar in 4th gets through, and Demos is gonna be the one who hits the flying around Chase Schaefer. And that is the end of this very short IORA race. How about that? Only one caution. We almost went green all the way. Wow.
Hard hit.
Hard lick.
They were side by side for the first half, but Mason Moriarty is going to get it done. Wow, the number 6 machine, Kempton Excavating, and Kutztown Family Chiropractor, a sponsorship duo that has done so well in Enter Night in America. They're going to get their first win here in the IORA IndyCar Series, burning it down as he should. Our winner, Mason Moriarty.
I think that is a completely and well-deserved victory for Mason Moriarty. He battled with Chase all race, one of the 2 people who could actually stand the track and, get it done. And he gets it done.
Certainly, and we got a close-up view of this burnout. And look at how close he is to the virtual fans in iRacing. Demos has already gotten into the race room right now. He is in 5th when it comes to the race results. And the podium sitter is coming in as well. Look at this. Mason Moriarty celebrating it as he should in Nashville. And I think that might be it. It is burned down all the way, and he's going to get it done side by side, almost one half of the race. But you outran Chase Schaefer at the end there. How about that?
Yeah, it wasn't that great. I mean, the dirty air was pretty bad. The only reason we were like kind of staying side by side was because of fuel. I saved a bit more fuel when we were side by side because I was running the bottom and I had engine map 3 or 4, and he was still running 1, so he used more fuel on the top and using the engine map. That's why he was holding the outside so well. So as soon as he went down because he realized he wasn't going to make it on fuel, I was able to get to him, and then we got single filed out again. The same thing kind of happened a couple times, but I had saved enough fuel where he was on engine 8, and I could just kind of run away with it on engine like 2, 3, because I saved enough fuel when we were single file for that little bit and double file. But yeah, I mean, I don't know about that. That dirty air, I mean, it was fun when we were side by side, and when we'd get single file, if you could make it side by side within a lap or two, not even a lap or two, within a straightaway, you could have a shot at being with them yet. But once you get single file for a corner, the other guy just runs away with it because of the dirty air. So if the dirty air wasn't as bad, it'd be a lot better. But I mean, a win's a win, but I'm not really happy with how that race went, like as in the products.
Certainly looks like the drivers complaining about the racing product there, but this is going to up you in the points big time. Think you're going to be coming back more often to try to get a title out of this.
I don't know. If we keep doing these cars on ovals like this, that was not very fun, if I'm being honest. And we even cut it down to 10 laps. But the green white checkered, I needed Chase beat me on pit road, and I needed to get a good start, and I did. And then, like I said, the dirty air, he wasn't able to get side by side with me within a straightaway, so I pulled away, and there's nothing he can do. You can't run the high line and late apex it because you just get air wash on exit, and you lose too much time on the top because the top just does not work. But I mean, I'm happy with the win, but yeah.
Absolutely a little bit of frustration there in this interview, and Mason Moriarty, the one responsible for this hosted session, is going to be the one who gets away with the win, and we thank you for your time.
Yep, thank you.
Now I got a question.
Dropping him back in, and we're going to get our second place driver, and then we're going to answer that question. But the number 99 machine, Chase Schaefer, you were side by side there for almost half of the event, and at the end of the day, it didn't look like you were able to get it done. You got out dragged there, and that is how it ended up. Second position, how you feeling?
I feel fine. I have the points lead now, or else I think I do, because I don't know if the points are messed up since I missed a race. But yeah, those cars are not very good at the ovals, at least ones where there's like no banking. So I think we need to get that figured out. But other than that, it was fun, and I'm pretty sure I lost that race due to fuel mileage because I ran the high side a lot more than Mr. Moriarty did. So that's more mileage and that's more gas. So.
Yeah, we're hearing about a difference in the engine mapping in the lane you chose. You ran it very high for most of that battle. And of course, that did get you quicker runs for the first part of it. But then you fell off on that run, had a little bit of run-in with Demos, but didn't seem to stop you on that final restart.
Yeah, it's happens, I guess. I mean, I'm not mad about it, but just sucks that it had to end like that.
Certainly an unfortunate ending to this event, but next week, or hopefully next week, we did have a delay this race by, but we're going to go to New Hampshire for 75 laps. How do you think you'll do there?
I don't have New Hampshire, so I hope I do great.
Well, how about that? Does not look like we're going to be seeing Chase Schaefer back unless he does purchase the track. But right now, our points leader, that number 99 machine is, and we thank you for your time.
Yep, no problem.
And dragging him back right now. For some reason, it's saying that Chase Schaefer's 5 laps down on Mason Moriarty. That is clearly not the case when it comes to the official results.
Yeah, I don't know why.
But we're going to bring in our final podium sitter, Michael Cormetis. It was a hard race for you. You were laps down for most of it, but you were able to get it done on the lead lap. How you feeling after that event?
I guess, Yeah, I was pretty much a lap down for like most of the race. Eventually caught back up, and then we got that yellow. I thought I was gonna blow a tire if we were gonna go any further into that green flag run because I had worn my right front out to like 24%. So
Yeah, I don't think you can blow tires in iRacing.
You definitely can.
Oh.
yeah, you
Alright,
can.
I don't think it's visualized, but you definitely can blow a tire.
Okay. Yeah, it wasn't visualized, so I was wondering.
Well, anyway, so it was a tough race for more than half of it, but when that caution came out, got my laps back, and Demos allowed me to restart on the outside. So thanks to him, that's basically the thing that got me P3. So not much to comment about it.
Absolutely. Next week, we're going to be going to New Hampshire. Think you'll be back to get another podium position?
Hopefully, short tracks are the more chaotic races. So
Absolutely. The short tracks generally breed caution, but the Magic Mile, and we hope to see you back there once more. Michael Cormettis rounding out your podium in third position, and we thank you for your time. We're going to bring him back in, and that is going to conclude our podium procedure for this event. Let's get the official results on your screen.
Wait. Hold on. DM me the points and I'll do them real quick. Because I actually know how to do it.
I believe the point standings actually don't work on the SDK for
Yes,
some
they
reason.
do.
Last time we
Yes, they
attempted
do.
it, it was a risk.
I had to type everything in.
Well, at the very least, we can just go with our official race results for the moment. So let's get them up on our screen right now.
Found it. Yeah. Alright, well, let's see. Will this work? Oh, it worked!
And look at that. Chase Schaefer is on the top of this point standings, but that doesn't seem to be accurate because Ethan Stanley is closer to him. Then that does not look like the accurate standings.
Is it not? Okay, hold on. Send me the points.
It is
Send me
not.
the points. Send me the points. Oh, type them in. I know how to type numbers fast. Trust me.
Or at the very least, we can get our race results in because they are more important than showing it through the SDK.
Yeah, give me a second. Boom.
And Mason Moriarty is our winner with Chase Schaefer in second position, then Michael Cormetis in third. It's going to be Brandon Dollar in fourth, Daniel Mosteller in fifth, and Quentin Wacker, the only driver, multiple laps down. He was 5 laps down in sixth position. Not a lot of drivers, but at the end of the day, a good racing product. Admittedly, at the cost of some driver frustration. And it looks like they are upset about how these Indy cars handle at ovals, and we might see some changes next week in New Hampshire. I don't know what you guys are thinking, but I think that's what's going to happen.
That's a great question. I have no idea.
I think these drivers are overacting a little bit. I mean, this is how these cars drive, and I mean that's just the characteristics of them, at least from my personal opinion. I don't want to be that guy, but I'd just say it's something you just got to get used to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I did officials, Indy officials at Legacy Pocono, and whatever set they had there was great. I had like no dirty air. You could set up runs. It was amazing.
Yeah, I think it's just the nature of Nashville, really, just being a not too banked and a little bit of a smaller track.
Certainly the nature of Nashville, but it could be a difference in the way these cars are set up in this league and the way they are set up in officials. We'll see if there is any update on that situation next week's time. The IndyCar Series still in its third running overall, so a lot of kinks to be worked out by the time we get to the conclusion of this season.
It was just a quick second to do something.
Yeah, Nashville should definitely be a different track next week, and should definitely provide a little bit more close racing when it comes to that, because it's a flat track, being very short, 1 mile, well, very short for an IndyCar track. Not a lot of aero push.
Yeah, and
we do not have our official points on the screen right now, but in the meantime, we're going to be reading them out in lieu of them being... well, look at that. They actually are in here. In lieu of them not being here, we're going to be bringing them from the SDK. Apologies there. I overstepped my boundaries when it came to what was being done, but Chase Schaefer is first over Ethan Stanley.
There's a couple
86
issues,
points.
There's a couple issues, but, you know, just reading them off. I missed Laguna Seca, but just read it off. We'll fix it later.
Yeah, I've got a feeling these points are still not entirely
Yeah, we're
accurate.
missing a couple drivers. All right.
As iRacing has not analyzed the points fully, we're not sure what's going on there. But Chase Schaefer is leading over Ethan Stanley and James Thurston. Top three in the remainder include Mason Moriarty, Daniel Mosteller, Michael Cormetis, Alex Anderson, Clark Nance, Nicholas Hook, Aldam Contreras, Devin Lucan, and Quentin Wacker. And it looks like that. Demos, you're in the broadcast booth, fifth position on the night. How you feeling?
Sorry to barge in real quick, but I believe there is a mistake with the points. We will manually go through that. I don't know if there was a glitch or something, but
Why is that?
I'll explain it after the stream.
I mean,
Alright.
there is a drop week, but
Oh, okay. Well, that is my answer then. Okay, okay.
yeah, there's a
But
drop week
that's correct.
implemented in the points.
Okay, well, alright. Yeah, not a good run for my 87 machine.
Oh wait.
Right, but that you think we'll see a better one in New Hampshire next Saturday?
Hopefully. We
Oh.
may have these cars changed with how with the dirty air issue. It was as predicted. It was.
Yeah.
I don't
What
believe
cars?
dirty air should be as much
What
of an
cars,
issue at New Hampshire.
Yeah, what cars are we gonna change to?
It would. If we do, I believe it would be the 09s, but I'm not 100% sure about that.
Well, that would be fun to see the 09s. How about that?
I have it. Okay.
And that is Demos' final take on this race. Fifth position at the end of the night. And that's going to conclude this event. We're going to be streaming once more on Wednesday. Hauling a few days off. It's going to be the IORA Formula One Series, and we are going to be going not to Sebring. That race was shortened, but to Montreal, the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. And that's going to be a fun one to watch. That's the closest Formula One track to me. Even the United States ones are not that close, unfortunately. And I'm going to be loving that 25 laps at a very intense racing circuit. And I hope to see all the viewers there. We had a lot of them tonight. And 3 concurrent viewers right now, and we're going to be ending this broadcast. And we thank all the viewers for their time. And we hope to see you once more when we are streaming again. Thank you all for watching.